All right, coming to you live from Maitland, Florida, the Young Inbar Show, first episode back in a while. It's been a long time, but I am very, very excited for today's episode. I am, for one, ecstatic about this episode, considering we were talking about the undefeated Miami Dolphins, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Jacksonville Jaguars. What an amazing way to start the season for Florida fans. I'm not just talking about Dolphin fans. I'm not just talking about Tampa Bay fans. I'm not just talking about Jacksonville. Just overall, we have not had this happen in a very long time, which I haven't done my research on it, which shame on me. But when's the last time that all three Florida NFL teams went undefeated? It's been a very long time. And we're going to just jump right into it right away. I'm going to start with the Bucs. Phenomenal way to start the season, beating New Orleans Saints. The New Orleans Saints have been struggling the past few years, with trying to get to the playoffs, having the winning season, with Drew Brees behind the back. I just don't understand how that is happening, especially with the coach being one of the best playmakers, play callers, let's just put it that, in the league. But enough about them. Let's talk about Ryan Fitzpatrick. What a Cinderella beginning to the season from a backup quarterback standpoint. Now, I only have 12 minutes today because I do not have no pro or podcasting memberships or anything like that. So we're going to keep it really brief. But I am very, very impressed by Ryan Fitzpatrick being a veteran that he is and putting up already 819 yards, 8 touchdowns, and 1 interception that was not even his fault. And, what do you do with that situation? I mean, I got to be brief because I got to get to Jacksonville and Miami. But what do you do in this situation when Winston's going to come back? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? I say stay with the man that's hot. Ryan is obviously doing something right for this organization for them to start out 2-0, especially with almost already 1,000 yards. Just about. Only 200 shy. And that's amazing. That's an amazing, amazing start. And basically, with them being, 2-0, they're pretty close games. They've only last week against the Saints, they only won by 8, but they put up 48 points. So they show that they can put up the numbers. And the defense really lacked that game. But against Philly, with Nick Foles being a backup quarterback as well. I mean, just think of this, 27-21, and the defense actually came through this week. So I'm very happy with where they're at because I follow all these teams, but I'm definitely a Dolphin fan, which we're going to save that for last. But let's jump in to the hottest team, I think, right now in football. Is the Jacksonville Jaguars. Their defense, top 3 in the league. And it took them a long time to get there. But they're now Blake Bortles is playing like an elite quarterback with the help of his defense. It's unbelievable when they say, and it's true, that defense wins championships. Because they do. As long as you can have a steady offense, like Jacksonville has. And now they're getting even better. Blake is being able to connect to his wide receivers a lot better. And you just can't get away from the fact that they're a title contender. And that's tough. That's tough to say because 3 years ago, nobody even knew about him. Nobody even knew about him. But moving on to the Miami Dolphins. I am so proud of my Miami Dolphins, and I know all the haters are quiet now, and I know it's the beginning. It's the beginning, and we played Tennessee, not a great team. Played Jets, a rookie quarterback. That's okay. That's okay, and there's still room for improvements, just like Adam Gates says. Don't be so happy that we started